Well, we're in a 100 by 100 world. What can go wrong? Since we start off every other Minecraft Let's Play that we do, get some wood. Oh my goodness, why is it one of these trees right here? But essentially, one of the key perks or quirks with this is mob spawning. And essentially, mob spawning is mobs will spawn up to 45 blocks away from you, and essentially, that doesn't get changed that much when you're in a 100 by 100 world. But the difference is that mobs will despawn when you're 128 blocks away from them. Meaning that unless you go straight up, which is a bit of a weird thing to do, mind you, pussy, the mobs won't despawn. So essentially the mob cap is going to be there pretty high most of the time. As you light up most of the 100 by 100 world, there becomes less and less spawning spots, essentially meaning that eventually we're going to get to those smaller spots where we're going to just die because there is such a large volume of mobs. But for now, we're just playing Minecraft, how we always play Minecraft. Just we gotta remember that there's a border just there, and there, over there, and over there. It's pretty brilliant, isn't it? Yeah, I'm kind of glad that there's a couple of trees in here because it would have been kind of funny that I came to the overworld just to see that there's no trees and I'd be a bit screwed and I'd be like, shucks, what do I do now? But no, we're fine. We got like many trees. I need to be less decisive and actually break some trees. There's already a mob spawning below us, and it's not gonna be fun to go deal with, so we kind of want to gear up to the best of our ability with wooden gear before we even think about going downstairs into the underground, because it's not going to be fun at all. It's going to be a horrible experience, I guarantee it, because the mob cap is going to be easily reached with this. We need to make sure it's in hard mode. Be smart with our resources because we're going to have a very limited amount of resources when it comes down to this. Oh my god, there's pumpkins over there. Yeah! Of course, we can get our crafting table. We're going to use our beautiful sticks over here to get ourselves a pickaxe. Can we get one more stick? Is there just a loose stick over here? Just need one more stick, please, game. Found more sticks. Essentially, we're going to want to make ourselves a wooden axe too. Now, while we're making an axe, basically, we want to have some form of weapon to defend ourselves, and I have no idea if the daylight cycle is actually moving. Guess we'll find out if it ever becomes nighttime. I don't know, maybe it gets broken in this mode, maybe not. But ow. Make ourselves a stone pickaxe. Beautiful. Now we grab some iron while we're over here because, you know, just iron is iron and it's going to be pretty damn useful. And see, there's a creeper already spawned over there. Pretty brilliant, isn't it? And we killed it. Perfect. Gamer. I'm not 100% sure if the daylight cycle is moving. I turned it on before I started the recording, but hey, if it's not, it's not. Anyway, now that our iron is cooked, let's grab all of our iron. Then we're going to make ourselves an iron pickaxe, make ourselves an iron shovel. We're also out of 6 now, so that's a bit of a problem. And just store our stuff away. The cycle's not working. This is weird. Now we've made it down to my level 12, this is where we want to start getting ready for a beautiful strip mine. Also, another thing we want to make sure to do is that we actively light up anywhere we go, because if we don't, we will be screwed. World Border 1! World Border 2! Basically, the ideal plan we're doing right now is we're going to mine all the way around the border, around the edges of the border, then essentially strip mine back and forth throughout the entire border area, in the entire area that diamonds can be found, to get all the diamonds as soon as we possibly can, or at least find them. We are, of course, going to get as much as we need to get the enchanting table and a pickaxe and get Fortune 3 as soon as we possibly can before we make all the other ones. That's the idea behind what we're going to be doing with strip mining. We've now done a full half circle, I guess? I don't know. We'll figure it out in a moment. Another iron pickaxe. We then proceed to fill up our inventory, and we're still not completed a full circle around the 100 by 100 bordered world. But hey, at least we got a shortcut back. This entire mining session to find just a simple collection of diamonds would take so goddamn long to actually find them. I think by the end of it, it took almost 2 hours worth of mining to find our first set of diamonds. Hey, we've made it all the way around the area. Still no diamond. Holy, that took way too long. The time span it took to actually find any diamonds whatsoever, I broke 6 different iron pickaxes, with the 7th one not far from being broken not long afterwards. After doing this, I proceeded to move over to my main area underground, just extend that a little bit further, and guess what I ended up coming across almost immediately. Bruh. Really? Right? Yeah, if I just... and mine the obsidian necessary for a portal and an enchantment table. The question I haven't exactly answered just yet, and probably will be in your mind now, is what is exactly the end goal of this world? Because as clear as day is, there's no stronghold within this 100 by 100 block area. So what is exactly the end goal? Well, the end goal is to beat the Wither. One of the things that I made sure to do before I set up the world borders was to make sure that I set up the world borders in a place where there was a Nether fortress inside of the Nether. Hence the reason why I don't get any advancements for collecting obsidian, going to the Nether, and going to a Nether fortress. Because I wanted to make sure that the area that I was centered around would have a Nether fortress in the Nether. But the end goal of this server is to beat the Wither. At least once, maybe twice. And of course not destroy as little things as possible, so we'll probably do it on the Nether roof. Lucky for me, we weren't able to get fortune in any form or capacity in an enchanting thing. And due to the supreme lack of spawning of cows and sugarcane in the area, it's going to be very difficult and extraordinarily time consuming to get any form of bookshelves to make fortune a much easier enchantment to get. So instead, we go back downstairs and mine as many diamonds as we can to get a full set of diamond armor and diamond tools. Now that we've got enough diamonds to create a full set of armor, as well as create an extra sword and axe, we also craft a shield and then start enchanting all the gear that we have just collected to get ready to go to the Nether and start killing some wither skeletons. Unfortunately, I came in underprepared with an extraordinary lack of food, so I died unfortunately to wither poisoning. So after gathering some more food, as when going back in and reclaiming all my stuff, we continued the killing. After a nice chunk of off-camera grinding, I decided to gather up enough bookshelves to at least enhance my enchanting table a little bit, as well as collect a few books in order to try and get some looting for my sword. At the same time I started to prepare a bow, and I managed to get lucky and get a power 2 punch 1 infinity bow, which will come extremely useful later on. Either way, we got to upgrade our sharpness on our swords from sharpness 1 to sharpness 3, and we also managed to get looting 1. So we enchanted our sword and headed back into the Nether dimension. After dealing with a super annoying guard that blew out the portal temporarily, we started to kill some wither skeletons and attempted to get some more heads. And on the first wither skeleton we killed, we managed to successfully get our first wither skeleton head. And that won't actually stay for the case for the rest of it. Come across some nether warts and soul sand in one of the lower levels, so I end up taking it as we come past it because we're going to need it later. As we closed into midnight, I decided it was time to take a break and come back to it another day. So we leave it off for the night and we continue the next day. Come back the next day to go right back into farming for some more wither skulls. Yeah. Hey, we got all 3 with the skulls. Brilliant. Okay, we go now. We then brew up some strength and regeneration potions using the bits and pieces that we found earlier and prepare for the wither battle. Well, we've got potions of regen, we've got potions of strength. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3. Move away. Fuck. The main source of failure behind this one here was just the fact that I didn't walk away and let the wither wear out. I only got the hit the first time and I didn't sit away just so I could heal back up and make sure that wither effect didn't kill me along the way. Because I wasn't playing it safe enough, I ended up dying to that wither effect even though I only got hit that one time by it. Lucky for me though, the wither got stuck in a position I was able to go back, reclaim my stuff and try again. The problem we have now is the fact that I'm now in a bit of a weirder position with the wither no longer being in a more vulnerable spot for me to attack him from, meaning that I have to mess around for a bit to try and get him in a better position so I can fight him again. Seems to be stuck. Dude, an actual skeleton trying to fucking hit me there. Oh, he's trying to do it, fucking bitch. I can't believe we died. I guess we just got lucky that you got fucking stuck on the wall and just couldn't do shit for a bit. So if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below and leave a like down below. I might be streaming this world for a little bit longer, on Twitch. So if you want to see this world continue on for a little bit longer, leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments. I'll be streaming it on Twitch from this point onwards. Until next time, guys, I've been your host, Krzair. Goodbye.